akwamati so na wasugusu awuti na yebobra nseno ne yebobo Okatakyie Afrifa akachi papai otumizore or the same abeto abonte so anse wona abeto abonte so no na tese wache Kelvin tell what na die papa ba say Kelvin tell oba abonte na tese all the fact e ba abonte in fact your research here oba abonte na wo chira manfo sema politics chira mu ye member abonte en fan sema bibu emetudwa and the ense fata no so no sema abonte am Okatakyie Afrifa kasa ache Kelvin tell chira na die no so no sema abonte am Dr. Kufo former president Kufo na wo abemu ni sika sem nyema yeden etwegu na tese ko ba ni na ho odi mu abogo ochire ni na so yeden echire Kelvin tell ko back metie nkomo metie nsem bia wo de abeto abonten ensem fatante ne be ya ka ko back na yeden psycho sua ade gem hwade sua ade na ntimi mu ade na be bia so ntimi ko sua Okatakyie Afrifa yeden etuma che Kelvin tell achire na ni ba he title wo say big disgrace Okatakyie Afrifa schools Kelvin Taylor on live TV when is ma whatever time on time so me e bo man ko ji nsem ni chemu nsem Okatakyie Afrifa kasa tu ni ntuo enso e kan ye
Kufo did not know Paul Akwa but because Paul Akwa was competent, that is how come President Kufo Manebeye the Bank of Ghana governor redenomination of a currency when not done well. The ripple effect is that inflation skyrocketed. Now, you better President Kufo time in 2007 when the redenomination was done, how the currency as compared to dollar became. Ni arrest oye niye and now one ye. Young man, learn. President Kufo's redenomination actually saved this country a lot. So if there is anybody to be blamed for destroying the redenomination President Kufo did, then it's Professor Mills and you, Jomama. Don't lay blame at President Kufo. Kufo no one arguing mudo. And you see, don't compare John Mahama to Kufo any day, anytime, anywhere. Kufo the other stroke.
You shouldn't.
I always tell me John Mahama compare Kufo Adomo, but Kufo the other stroke any day, anytime. Okay, so that is Mr. Paul Akwa. I'm a Bank of Ghana governor under President Kufo. Let me tell you a story. I am believing that President Kufo, I have his permission to reveal this to the public about Paul Akwa. How Paul Akwa was appointed by President Kufo. Let me tell you a very simple story. Look, Paul Akwa, President Kufo did not know him. On record, TNA. President Kufo did not know Paul Akwa. TNA. Now, after some Ghana call HIPIC, na yeba me free HIPIC mono. Anna a year IMF for any World Bank. At that time, Paul Akwa was working for one of them. I cannot remember exactly. It could be IMF or World Bank. Now, the country director now, or money free a year buy. And the core President Kufo said, oh, your currency is doing much better. After the HIPIC, things are getting much better. But there is this young man beer or war, the fund, we're very good pa. And you see, that is a hallmark of a good leader. Listen to the story very well. Now, young man, your friend Paul Akwa, were very good with managing of economy. Now, Obetimia Boao pa, this is a story from President Kufo himself. Obetimia Boao pa, was it really? Okay, please call him for me. A leader who wants to make sure that Ghana currency is better. Some leader no what no fair President Kufo and we invite Paul Akwa man be won or say Paul Akwa buy a now resist kakra because Ghana had the way a near basa. But he impressed on him. President Kufo did not know Paul Akwa. But because Paul Akwa was competent, that is how come President Kufo Manebeye the Bank of Ghana governor. Now, the redenomination of the currency now, young man from America, or can was he lacks knowledge. And no matter sorry, no more redenomination. And I will walk you through it. Because you lack it.
Exactly.
Now, Paul Akwa was the Bank of Ghana governor. Young man make a statement to say, IMF for as part of their conditionalities, TNA. Now we have IMF conditionalities. These conditionalities have been there from time immemorial. Sure. Conditionalities way almost every time be a Ghana ya call IMF biano. Wamuma conditionalities. From the days of J.J. Rollins in 1984, the IMF conditionality was that he should move into a democratic rule if they are going to support him That was one. Two, the diversification of companies of this country. Ghana companies are no more ebina na kuna dunsawam cannery abuase glass factory any de keka. IMF conditionality was that as part of omo research in kire say enyoma ama Ghana economy African continent economy ni nkoso said there is no free market. It is a government led economy. It's your JJ run and say you go make sure say we go back to democracy. Two, making sure say you be diversify companies war government dey you be privatizing so privatization. We are led the market led economy, individual market led economy. Goods and services, any goods in the prices must be determined by a government. So these are conditionalities. Reduce any problem we are abemu. JJ Rollins time you can be chireno. President Kufuor time or call IMF you can be chireno. Mills Mahama call IMF you can be chireno. Sure. Now, young man in America, say IMF a true letter say Bank of Ghana Act tweaking to make it more stricter. Now, young man or say to make it more stricter. Now, when you are talking about the comparative and superlative form of a verb, so when you talk about stricter, it means there is a comparative form of that verb, stricter, which means strict, stricter, strictest. So if IMF is saying that we are going to tweak the Bank of Ghana Act to make it more stricter, it means it was strict. Sure. So it cannot be that IMF and the Eba Bank of Ghana anything. They will letter no and our conditionality at IMF thereby say tweaking the Bank of Ghana Act. No. Bank of Ghana Act was enacted in 2002 at 600 and something, I cannot really remember, which was amended in 2016 at 900 and something. I think at 930, the Bank of Ghana Act amended in 2016 at 930. So, and the young man, but no, 2 foot man for any, and the Kufuor do a buy Bank of Ghana, no, in the first place, Act, no. It was done in 2002. It was amended in 2016. 2016, one another president of Ghana, Mahama. So how did the Kufuor manage to tweak the Bank of Ghana Act to favor him? And this young man sat there and said, the Bank of Ghana, they do things, they don't go to parliament. You are impugning the integrity of your members of parliament. Exactly. So Bank of Ghana, uncle parliament. But your members of parliament are sitting down like robots without having to complain about it. You are only telling that your parliament, your other side of parliament, they are done that heads. That's what you are telling us. For the records. So Bank of Ghana Act, it was amended in 2016. Kufuor wasn't the one that amended that act. So if there are any wrongdoings within the Bank of Ghana's act, it wasn't the Kufuor that did it. It was John Dramani Mahama that did it in the hope that he was going to win the 2016 elections and work with it. Now, you go to IMF for conditionality of Bank of Ghana Act, more stricter. Stricter in what sense? Bank of Ghana's Act, a government.
And no any sema the chief Afrifa and so edited but if Kelvin Taylor one say Kelvin Taylor about Bontia and some of the better one to say some fact be anymore about Bontia usua dey ntino ba wotumi be nyemamu nkyere Ghana for Ghana for mu de ekoswa e ka wona kasa action wide action na dey no so sem about Bontia also ti wo yen sem wona kasa etu no ntu kan say Kelvin Taylor usua dey you have to learn when sema ekoswa o banka de mamuso me de abram wo betumi ako comment section na so ko kire wa gina nya bra mesumetumi akenkan mo bia boss atonium aha aya chromatic me medical sibo ebro medin e de obinge brosechi makram